What is up, guys? It is AJ from MMA Experts, and we are talking about the fight between Germaine de Randamie and Julianna Pena. Fight here in the UFC women's bantamweight division. This, in my opinion, should have been the co-main event. Honestly, it could have even been the main event over Holm and Aldana. De Randamie owns a win over Holly Holm. Very fun matchup, though, between these two girls here. Two contenders. I think Julianna Pena with a win here will definitely be in that title talk. Germaine de Randamie will probably need a couple because she is coming off that loss to Holly Holm. To Amanda Nunes fairly recently. The win against Holly Holm was for the featherweight title a couple years back now. For the matchup here, de Randamie, former champion at featherweight, a good striker with that Dutch kickboxing style, has really nasty hands and is very dangerous in the clinch, and I think that plays a factor into this matchup here. Now, for Julianna Pena, she has a very square stance, and she's open to a lot of straight shots, but decent grappler who looks for the takedown and gets on top and puts in a lot of work, and her only defeat inside of the UFC is to Valentina Shevchenko. Julianna Pena is no slouch in this UFC women's bantamweight division. In my opinion, is definitely a contender. Now, I think Pena will look to clinch up and get de Randamie to the mat. I think she will hold her against the cage a bit. But I do think de Randamie is very dangerous in the clinch, and I think she's going to have her moments. Now, I think de Randamie gets put on her back. I think Pena definitely could potentially win the first round and even the second round up until the stoppage. I do predict de Randamie gets a stoppage win here in round 2. I think she's going to land maybe a knee and an elbow in the clinch and really hurt Julianna Pena here and get a big TKO victory over Pena. Now, let's check out the betting odds real quick for you guys. You have Julianna Pena sitting at a plus 115 underdog to Germaine de Randamie at a minus 135 favorite. I get the odds. They're close. It's a competitive matchup, but de Randamie definitely gets it done here, I believe. But I wouldn't be shocked to see Julianna Pena get a submission win. I'm going to hold off on the bet on this one because I do think there's a chance for Pena to pull this one off, and the odds are not widespread enough that I'd want to risk some money on Pena as the underdog here. If Pena does win, though, I do believe she's probably next in line for that women's bantamweight title shot, assuming Aldana loses to Holly Holm in the main event. But then there's some factors, so then maybe those two match up. There's a lot of tricky scenarios here for the winner of this fight. I think with Julianna Pena victory, though, very close to a title shot here with the win over de Randamie. For de Randamie, though, it's going to take a couple to get back into contention after a dominant 50-45 unanimous decision loss to Amanda Nunes. But all right, guys, that is it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. Also, guys, follow my social media, Instagram, Twitter, and I'll see you all in the next video.